motherfucker, that's where I stay.
Yeah, enough talk here, man. Interviewing Tad, man, entrepreneur out here, man. Go ahead, let them know where you from.
Man, I'm Tad, bro. I'm 27, bro. Born and raised in ALIEF, Spice Lane, baby, 8323. You know how it go.
Heck yeah, and give them, a little brief of, what you do, growing up at ALIEF and etc.
Man, dog, growing up ALIEF, bro, man, it was interesting, man, because we really wasn't too hood, but we was far from the best.
Real.
Like,
yeah, we was far from dumb also.
Yeah, we was far from dumb as well, man. So some days, man, it looked like we a loving, holding hand community, a mixture of Chinese essays and blacks, man. And the next thing you know, man, like shootout. Like you like, man, damn, what the hell going on? It was a mixture of what we had to grow up with, man. But the diversity, man, that we grew up with, man, that really was good for us, man. The diversity.
Nah, facts all the way. You give them a brief of the company as an entrepreneur type shit.
So we got MidnightMunchies. That's the umbrella.
Yeah.
We started off with the restaurant.
Yeah.
Then when you break down everything, man, we got vending machines in Vegas and in Denver. We got dispensary opening up in Aurora, Colorado. We have care homes. We have a clinic. We have a transportation services, hauling stuff. We have an array of businesses that all kind of combine into one thing or another, some way, in some form or fashion.
So you made the MidnightMunchies, and not saying what happened to it,
End up getting to it with the realty company.
Yeah.
And they tried to close me down at 12.
Yeah.
My whole purpose of MidnightMunchies was to be open till 4-5 in the morning.
Midnight.
I can't close at 12. When even the bulk of my money would come after 12.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had to cut it short.
Okay. So then you went from making it, the restaurant, to turning it to an LLC, and now you got all these other companies and stuff.
Absolutely.
So you want to let them, for the people that not business knowledge wise, what is a LLC? Give them a little brief of what an LLC is.
A LLC basically protects you from if somebody wants to sue you.
Yeah.
They can't sue you personally and bankrupt you personally. Like, they sued the company.
Yeah.
And you're not responsible still. It's a cover your ass technique.
Yeah.
That's basically all it is, a cover your ass technique. And you really need that these days.
Yeah, no, for real. So under the LLC, you made what other companies?
We got MidnightMunchies Vending. We have 3 locations in Vegas. We got 2 on the Strip and 1 in North Las Vegas. It's weed dispensary vending machine.
Yeah.
So you can go and scan your ID and boom, you get edibles, you get pre-rolls, you can get 2 grams, you get stuff like that. We got 6 of them in Denver, and then we also expanded to where next year we're gonna have a dispensary.
Okay.
And the dispensary is gonna open up in Aurora, Colorado, which is 15 minutes away from Denver, if that. Okay. And that's how we're gonna rock out there. We're gonna have the dispensary, and then we have the vending machines.
Okay. And you're also doing, still getting your hands into other restaurants. Like you say, you're making menus for them and
yes, sir.
All of that. Let them.
Yeah. So we got MidnightMunchies Consulting.
Okay.
MidnightMunchies Consulting is basically we revamp menus for some of the top bars and top restaurants in Houston. Right now, we already did Drip, we did Camp Houston, and we also did Lost and Found. So all 3 of those spots, you will be seeing MidnightMunchies recipes and a whole new menu on their pages and their restaurants really, really soon. Really soon.
Heck yeah. That's different as hell. To where if you ain't got no spot to cook your food, you got the ingredients to give some other place to cook your food.
Absolutely.
To where it's like you still there.
Yeah, I'm training them. I made the menu. I'm training them on the menu.
Yeah.
They each spot has its own special kind of drive to it. It's not gonna be the same thing at every place.
Yeah.
And do know Midnight Munchies is coming.
Yeah.
Next year in spring, and none of these places are gonna have the menu that we got.
Yeah.
It's still all that separate. Like these are still some great menu items that I'm giving them, top notch menu items. But Midnight Munchies is the brand.
Okay, so how is the process being an entrepreneur? Like, for the other upcoming entrepreneurs.
Man, this shit is up and down, bro. Like,
yeah.
1 minute, man, one day you can make 10,000, man. The next day, man, you lose 20. Like, it is up and down, man. And then you always gotta remember, invest in yourself, invest in your company, and back yourself up. Like, a lot of people not gonna see your vision. A lot of people not, like, I was told myself, like, give it up. Mm-hmm. You ain't gonna do this, you ain't gonna do that, you ain't gonna make it. Like, I was told that myself. So I'm telling y'all, like, believe in yourself, invest in yourself. Like hold yourself down, man. It's you just stay down for your crown, and it's gonna come.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man. That's hard. So, like, what made you even want to start with the Midnight Munchies? What made you even want to go into a restaurant? Because, I be hearing saying, like, Shark Tank and other investments, they'll say, like, restaurants are the worst investment.
Worst investment.
Yeah.
Only 9% of restaurants that open stay open longer than, I think they said, 30 days.
Okay.
That is only 9% of restaurants. Restaurants pop open every day or every other day, and majority of them do not make it. But I seen a lane that was untapped.
Yeah.
I seen a market in my city that was untapped, and I was like, that was an interesting idea, but I really just wasn't just too sure until I started cooking on Snapchat and Instagram, and a lot of people would be like, I be always cooking after midnight. Like, I'm cooking steak and shit after midnight, and like people be like, man, what the fuck, I need that right now.
Yeah, you at the house just whipping some
just
shit
whipping
up.
and recording myself singing and shit, cooking. And I'm like, damn. So like, once the audience kind of like grew, I'm like, man, let me see if I can, wheel and deal this shit. And this is the crazy thing about it. Like, it may sound very idiotic, but to be honest with you, selling plates and catering, I never made no money.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, shout out to all the people who sell plates and cater. That's the only thing they do. Shout out to y'all, because that shit is hard. Like, that shit is hard as fuck to make $1 in a profit. Like, I'm a hustler. I'm used to 100% profit on shit. I wasn't used to breaking even from the groceries that I bought to cook the shit. Mm-hmm. Like, what was the point of it? That's like true. I was fucked up on a lot of that because I didn't see the value in that. And something told me still push on and get a restaurant. Something told me still say fuck it. Like, you gotta take that leap. Okay. And I took that leap and my shit popped off. It amazed the fuck out of me. So, like,
my question is, for you, like how you said, something still told you to go to a restaurant. Why you didn't think like a first step, a food truck? Like, with you going to a restaurant, you wanted the whole like scenery vibe, because it's indoor.
Need the scenery vibe, because all right, cool. We would have got the food truck. We still do got a food truck coming out called Stuffed Lobster. Okay. All stuffed lobsters and stuff like that. But when you trying to create a vibe, you're trying to create a certain type of I forgot the word,
like just a
roar, like type of feeling, like you need that sit down that I can relax that fuck a club, I can go to a restaurant that's just as better as the club. You know, like, you know, we allow twerking in our shit.
Yeah, something like a lounge.
Yeah, we allow twerking in our shit. Fuck what they talking about in Dallas, man. We turned the fuck up down here. We allow twerking. We had the live DJ. Like we pumping till 4 in the morning. Like on a Tuesday night, I had a whole parking lot full for no reason. So like we was pumping, like, you know. So it was the whole vibe, man. It was the whole experience. The food wasn't the only part. The food was the main part, but the whole Aurora was the experience. Like it was actually after dark fun. You know, I can be pissy drunk, or super high, and boom.
Yeah.
I could chill out in the restaurant till 4 in the morning having fun. Like, you know, that was the type of thing we was on.
Okay, and with you, speaking of Dallas, like what you, as a restaurant owner or had a restaurant before, how do you feel about, you know, that with the I think it's Truth Kitchen, right? Truth Kitchen,
man. Yeah. Same people who own Taste Bar.
Oh man.
Like my thing is, man, like I understand that they doing something that they believe is for the culture, and you know it's a certain standard that they trying to set, so they don't allow certain things to happen inside there. But at the same time, you have to also realize if you're doing stuff for the culture and you got a DJ and you got that, man, people gonna turn up.
And what you saying that even that with a DJ, that's what lounges do. That's what, you know, I forgot the restaurant on.
How many times you see a female with a chicken wing in the mouth?
Fondren and Richmond. Yeah. What's that? Prospect?
Yeah. You know, they got a wing in their mouth and they clapping it, you know?
What you saying, I ain't even think of that. What's the point of having a DJ if you ain't gonna let them turn up? You gonna play you want elegance, you gonna play elevator music, you on some Elton John shit, you know? You know, you don't play, you know, the ratchetness. You don't think they gonna get ratchet. Oh God.
It's really fun though, like, and that's why, and honestly, he did handle the situation correctly.
Yeah.
Because he did come to the table 2-3 times.
Yeah, he did.
And talk to him. So I give him props on not automatically snapping on them.
Yeah.
You know, he did try to, you know, talk to him, and he wanted to set a standard that he believed in on other people, but at the same time, man, like, the customer is always right. Like, if the other customer's not bothered by it, nobody else at the other tables are complaining.
No complaints, exactly.
Everybody have fun, man.
Then you in Dallas with a DJ. You know, Texas-wise, Dallas turn up.
They turn up. They turn up.
They the dancers.
That's another reason why I believe he didn't want to allow certain type of activities inside the restaurant, because once you allow certain stuff, stuff start to slide by. Other people turn a blind eye to stuff, and then like a twerk session turn into a brawl. Like, you never know, bro. Something small turns into something big every time.
That's true.
You know, you
true.
ignore a check engine light, man. Next thing you know, your engine blown. So you know, so you gotta keep that shit. You gotta keep it in retrospect.
Yeah. Heck yeah, man. No slippery slopes.
No slippery slopes, man.
I feel you on that. So like how you said, I'm covering next year missions. You got the clinic, you say, that's opening.
Yeah, the clinic is literally right above us, man. Yeah. It's a one-stop shop for women, man. Also men too, for the massages, facials and stuff like that. But we got massages, facials, body wraps, wood therapy. We have lashes, we have makeups, we have waxes, we have yoni steams, man. It's a one-stop shop for everybody. Like, everybody, it's a one-stop shop. You come in, get everything done. And then also I'm gonna have a package when we officially open in February. I'm gonna have a package where everything, our majority of our main selections will be included for $275. So boom, you can book. It's gonna be booking only, because I know it's gonna be packed. So I want everybody that comes, make sure they get their time worth. But boom, you're gonna get everything done for $275 on the opening special day. You know, and it's called ALIEF Beauty Bar / Health Enhancer.
Heck yeah. Okay, you got that. Then you got Midnight coming back. Midnight Munchies coming back.
Midnight Munchies
next
coming
year.
back. This time I'm going to own the property.
Okay.
So nobody can tell us shit. We gonna have some fucking fun. Yeah, it's all us this time.
Yo, man, that's hard. So you got any? You want to give them your platforms, where to reach you, email address,
Yes,
social sites.
You can hit me at MidnightMunchies HTX16 at yahoo.com for all inquiries on anything. You got ALIEF Beauty Bar. That's the Instagram for the clinic. You also got Midnight Munchies HTX. That is the consultant and also the restaurant website. And you got my personal Fast Lane Tattoo, TADDX. And boom, you can hit me on there with anything you can think of, need advice, or any inquiries. That's the ways you can hit me.
Heck yeah, man. Y'all tune in with bro, man. He out here making the moves next year.
Man, we own it, man. We own it.
Nah, for real, boy. See that shit, man. Cause I was waiting. Like I said, when I started, I told you when I started the podcast, I was waiting to do for real food review at Midnight Munchies, but we're gonna get that in next year.
Nah, man, fuck next year. We gonna get that shit in as soon as we get this food popping up at these other spots, man.
Okay.
We gonna get the food reviews and everything, so everybody can get a good review and really experience what I'm giving out. Yeah, I'm giving out some different shit, man. It's not one and the same that I'm giving you.
Okay, and give them the places where the menu's at also.
Lost and Found. You got Drip, and then you got Camp Houston.
Okay.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, man. Y'all tune in, man.
Yes, sir.
For real, and that's enough talk for them boys.
Yes, sir.
Switch 4 lanes, living the same.